All right, looking at my 2016 Beta 300RR, had it about 6 months, and by far the funnest bike I've had, dirt bike, and I've come from a 99 CR250R, 99, a 2012 KTM 250XC, and then over to the big mighty 690, and now the 300. By far the funnest bike I've had. What I want to look at today is the handlebars. I got the Twisted Engineering flex bars. They're a composite setup, and the setup was pretty good. Absolutely eliminates all kind of vibration from the bike. No buzz, dead hands after riding. The vibrations really dampen. Of course, it's sort of belt and suspenders. I also got rubber mounts with the Scott stabilizer, or BOP mounts on the Scott stabilizer. Like I said, had it for 6 months, but these are coming off today. And here's one of the reasons. It does a real good job. You can see it flex pretty good. But I had a relatively low speed get off in the Arizona rocks, and this is what happens right here. Had a little bit of an impact, and now this side, you can see, is busted. And Arizona rocks are going to happen out here, so I got a parts bin full of stuff to put on, and we're going to change the setup today because this is just going to happen again. They do warranty them, but you basically get 20% off and free shipping. So I may get another set and put it on the KTM, but for this guy that's mainly going to be out in the rocks, it's going to fall a lot, and I'm not going to be putting out $200 every time I crack a set of handlebars. So we're going to go back to the old aluminums today and see how that runs. See if vibration comes back or whatnot. We'll find out. All right, here's the new setup. All converted over. Got good old Pro Taper contours here. Went with the Pastrana bend. They got a little more height than the Wyndham bend I had on here. I'm 6'3", and with the Wyndham it was pretty good, but I was still leaning just a bit more forward than I like to reach for the handlebars in a standing position. I had these on the KTM, and I think they'll fit a little better. It is a lot more rigid than those flex bars. We'll see if the vibration bugs me. But one thing I do like about the Pastrana bend, besides being taller, they do have a lot of control or straight section here. So with these betas, they got this big control unit here, but it allows me to put my clutch way up where I like it. So I can just get one finger on there and move that forward enough. Where the Wyndham, there was a bend already right there. I couldn't get it as forward as I wanted. Went with the BRP mounts integrated into the handlebar clamp, so that's pretty cool. Also had to change out the hand guards because the other ones were part of the Twisted Engineering, and they actually clamp on the handlebar. I didn't like that. These are more traditional, tapped the ends of the handlebars and thread right in, and real solid, but I'm sure since it's more solid, it's probably going to transmit more vibration to me. I did have to go with a longer clutch cable, 2-inch extended clutch cable for the hydraulic clutch on the Beta to reach the clutch, and still just barely made it. And since I did have to take the tank off to route that, I went ahead and threw some silicone radiator hose, and I put a little more protection radiator brackets there. It's pretty cool. Although on this setup, I think it's the Beta setup, I did have to take one support out because with this bigger tank, I got the 3.1 gallon tank, that hose was pushed right up against the support bracket. You can see one here. I had to take this one off because it was pushing the tank back and interfering there. So other than that, it looks good. And since I took the tubes off, went ahead and threw some Evans coolant in there, higher boiling point. These two-strokes run pretty cool, so the Evans worked out well in the other KTMs. I have my son with a 350 KTM that was boiling over all the time. We threw the Evans in there, and now there's no more problems. You could see also with the support, they went with black louvers. Looks a little better. But with the Evans in there, I was able to take the fan off. I had a fan on there. It never really came on much, even out here in Arizona, so I decided to take it off, get that out of the circuit. Threw on a new pipe, got an FFM or FMF gnarly pipe, and went with a shorty silencer there with a spark arrestor. They've been checking out here lately, so went ahead and put a spark arrestor on, and a little more protection, some blank A-Service disc guard. Looks pretty cool. But that's it. We'll see. We'll take it out Sunday, see how this setup rides. Hopefully my dead hands don't come back with the vibration. Hopefully the rubber mounts just on their own will be enough. See how it goes.